Drop it.
I was at my local video game store recently, casually browsing the aisles, when I saw a certain game. A certain little game that I'd never heard of before, and was up for pre-order. As soon as I saw the cover, I was instantly sold on this game. Also because there hadn't been any advertising for this game whatsoever. I felt like I was sent back to gaming's adolescence, where you knew nothing about the game but what was on the box, and every game is a mystery. I think it goes without saying that this game was Inversion. In the midst of the excitement for upcoming games this year, I thought I'd check this game out, and give it a modest chance. So let's find out. Does Inversion knock me off my feet, or does it just come crashing to the ground? Get it? Because its gravity flipped around. Alright, so here we are with Inversion. Wait, what's going on? Why can't I click the campaign? Searching for network. Alright, sure I can play campaign. I don't need no network for campaign mode. Okay, I guess I can't do that then. I suppose I've no choice but to wait it out. Okay, this quite clearly isn't happening. I'll just try signing out. Hey, actually it works. Now I can finally get to the... It's crashed. This is probably the worst first impression I could have possibly had on any game. For this reason, I'm sorry everyone, but this review will not have an online section. Inversion has you take the role of David Russell, a police officer guy who was on the lookout for his daughter in an alien takeover. Along for the ride is your pal Leo and some other guys. But don't take that synopsis to heart because I probably did get that wrong, and the main reason for that is I don't really care about the plot or any of the characters in it. Dave and Leo don't really have a personality aside from just being dad and sidekick, and you don't really have any reason to care about them because they're so two-dimensional. I mean, look at him. Does he look like someone who you really care about? Does he look like he stands out from the crowd? His name's Dave Russell. Even his name's boring. Something you'll notice in the gameplay is that it's Uncharted. It's pretty much Uncharted. Actually, instead of being boring and listing the similarities between Inversion and Uncharted, here's a montage of the similarities. Inspiration from other games' gameplay isn't really a bad thing. It's been done before with good results. But aside from the whole gravity gimmick, this is a post-apocalyptic alien invasion Uncharted. Except a lot more shit, for reasons I will go into. While the gun combat and cover system is okay for the most part, the button to cover is also the same button to dive as well as sprint. For this reason, when trying to cover from enemy fire, this happens. This is what I want from a game, this is what I like to see. On top of that, the enemies are morons that walk right into my line of fire. The AI is idiotic and always needs me to pat him on the shoulder to give his confidence some boost. And I don't think I've ever come across some worst pop-up in any game ever. Look at this! Look at that, it's pathetic! Overall, the gameplay just feels unpolished, and I can't really put my finger on the problem. It all has an oddly heavy and clunky feel to it that just doesn't feel satisfying or natural. Of course, the thing that sets this game apart from the likes of Naughty Dog is the inclusion of gravity. And how is it? Well, to put it shortly, it's a mixed bag. On one hand, running down a building towards ground level does look really awesome, and seeing buildings shatter and float looks really cool. Whereas climbing around in 0G wears off in seconds, because all you have to do is just click X to jump from platform to platform. Nevertheless, shooting guys that are on the ceiling is pretty fun. I feel like it's kind of a wasted potential. While it's undeniably cool to flip around for a while, I was hoping there would be some kind of 0G segments a la Inception or something, but they don't really do anything with the gravity. As much as it sounds like I'm hating on this game, if there's anything I have to compliment, it's the graphics. Scenes where you're out in the open look pretty amazing, even if the environments are a little bland and generic at times. Visual presentation is where Inversion really excels, which feels kind of ironic to say, seeing as the exact same game gives us this programming genius. Parts of the scenery crumble and fall around you as you shoot things and progress, and that actually really impressed me. It really helped to make the world feel more interactive and real. Despite its many problems, Inversion is not strictly speaking a bad game. It's just so average, mediocre, forgettable, and not quite Uncharted that you might as well just pick up Uncharted if you haven't already. The characters are two-dimensional and forgettable, the main gimmick of the game is buggy and disappointing, the gameplay is too familiar, and it's an overall generic game that you've played a million times before. It really sucks as well because I really did want to like this game, but now I can see why they chose not to advertise it. This has been a Farfetch'd review, thanks for watching. Hey everybody, thanks for checking out my Inversion review. If you enjoyed this review, it might interest you to know that I have some other stuff as well. Click the left annotation to check out my previous review of Lollipop Chainsaw, and Juliet providing the, good looks. Oh yeah, there was a better tip. Or click the right annotation to go to my Let's Play account, Farfetch'd for Dinner, where I play good games that you like. Hey, that's from Crash Bandicoot 2. The exact same enemy. Anyway, I've got to go. I'm not allowed to talk to strangers. See you next time.